Do you feel like you built up some momentum heading into the weekend?
I do, absolutely. Just trying to take all the positives out of the last 2 days and take them into the weekend. Obviously, I think I've birdied almost every hole out here now, so I know every hole is I can birdie, and obviously the par 5, just hitting good drives off the tee and having mid-irons into a couple of them, trying to make some equals out there.
Is that your little brother saying?
No, niece and nephew.
Niece
yeah,
and nephew, okay.
All day he's giving me the little thumbs up, which is so cute. This is their first event, so they're loving it.
There's only been I believe 5 or 6 tournaments this year on the LPGA Tour. How tough is it now as a golfer to not be able to get into a rhythm, into a routine? You're playing, you're off for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You play in Mexico, and you fly and you're off for a week. What does that to a golfer after the kind of year you had last year? Now you say, fits and starts, fits and starts.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, but I enjoy being home. So a week on, a week off. For me personally, it doesn't really affect me at all. Unfortunately, I didn't do too much practicing last week because I was busy. So it's nice to kind of see myself playing well without practicing at all last week. So, but you're definitely right. We have 2 weeks here in a row, so we're excited. And then we have about 2 weeks off, I guess. And then we have a 5-week stretch. So it's kind of picking up here slowly, but I don't mind it one bit. I like being home, and it works.
I talked to your new commissioner this morning, and he said that Lorena, while everyone is sad to see her go, it opens up opportunities for someone else to be number one. How much do you talk about that amongst your peers, or is that a part of your own?
Any one of us can step up at any minute. Obviously, Ai Miyazaki is kind of killing it right now, or Jie Shen. They both, their short game. If I had their short game, with my long game and their short game, it'd be crazy. But yeah, he said it right. Anybody can step up. It's just a matter of who is willing to do it. Obviously, being an American, I would like to see the Americans do it, but it's nice for our fans to see somebody different win each week, or I just going to go out and win every week. We'll just see what happens.
With Lorena's retirement, which is kind of a surprise to me anyway, that really, as you said, opens up the game of golf, and golf now needs another kind of face.
Yep.
What do you think? Do you think that that's what that needs, or do you need a different face every week?
It could be either way. People obviously like when Lorena was winning every week, or when Annika was winning every week. I personally think it's fun to kind of see different players win each week, just so somebody, even a new fan, will kind of learn something about that player. So I like different players winning each week, or myself, of course. Yeah, either way, it seems to work. We need a Tiger on our tour, and maybe I or GA or somebody can kind of pick over that spot and be number one.
You moving back to Hamilton Farm?
Oh, yeah.
How much are you looking forward to?
Wouldn't miss that week.
Good memories for you.
Yeah, it's nice to kind of get in a rhythm this week and then play there next week. Match play is a really fun event. I love match play. I like being more aggressive, going for the par 5s. So it's just a format that fits my game.
After last year, did you feel any kind of extra special pressure coming in to start this year with what you were going to everyone expecting you to do?
No. I don't try to put any extra pressure on myself. I played really well in Thailand and Singapore. Maybe didn't score the way I would have liked, but I was hitting the ball and putting really, really well. So we'll just kind of keep this going throughout the year and see how many times I can win.
Thank you, Bam Bam.
Yeah.
No, I gotta make a
couple of questions about your game. Do you feel your game is the kind of game that the LPGA can use as a something to get the fans going, because the fans like big hitters?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's always fun, especially playing with our Pro-Am guys on Wednesdays. The first drive off the first tee, when you hit it, 280, and then they're like, oh my goodness. The ones that are fun are the ones that try to outdrive me, and I just beat it by them. So it's good for their ego, I'm sure. But yeah, it's definitely. Our swings are still slow enough where fans can relate to our swings better than the men, but we still hit it far, so it's a good combination.
And the last thing is, I wasn't able to go to the home run derby last night. And
my body is hurting.
You're the one I needed to ask. Was there a winner last night?
I was the winner.
You win?
Of course.
Shocker, right?
I know, right? There wasn't very many players. There was a lot of the Bell Micro people were there, so it was really a lot of fun. But my glutes and legs are pretty sore today.
Now, you threw out the first pitch up in Pittsburgh, I was told. Are you from Pittsburgh?
No, we were just kind of promoting Advance for Life, breast cancer, and the U.S. Open, and there's a lot of things all kind of tied in, but in 2 days.
So you're not, so you're Florida,
nope.
Is that where you're from?
Yep, born and raised in Florida, yep. It's a nice stadium in Pittsburgh, though, the PNC
Park,
yeah. It's beautiful.
And Heinz Field.
Not very many people were there. Well, they had the Penguins game that night as well, so.
They're struggling a little bit, too.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I appreciate
no
it.
Thank you
problem.
very much.
Couldn't sit on 18. Forgot.
Left.